Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Stepping in, Richie Ashburn. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Gene Segura standing in. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. And Dunn's got this for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Mike Schmidt.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Mike Schmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch.
1-0. Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to Mike Schmidt.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
A strike, and it's 2-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Underneath it is Dunn. And that will retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Jake Arrieta will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Coming to the plate now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Reds, the shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, Dero. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin. First 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Eric Davis, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 3 homers and 5 driven in. The 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting third, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
In now for the Reds, Joe Morgan. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, there aren't many times, D-Row, that you're going to get an infield single that's fielded by the catcher. A la, that was a worm burner, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's crazy right there. That's just flat out great hustle, because that's a tough play for the catcher right there. He definitely cleared himself and gave him that throwing lane to first base, but that guy was picking him up and putting him down.
When you get to first base, do you even look into your dugout? Are the guys laughing at you for hitting on that short?
100%. They're laughing hysterically at you. You know what? You take off your BGs, and you tell a first base coach that's a line drive in a box score tomorrow.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Morgan, the runner at first with 2 gone. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. DeSclafani offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Jimmy Rollins. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Foster will wait on it. 1 gone.
Batting 7. The first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Still only 1 out in the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Hoskins drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: home or strikeout or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that? So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds nothing. Last half of the second set to go. Ready now for Cincinnati. Tony Perez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit hard to the right side.
But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Stepping into the box, Johnny Bench. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Arrieta, originally from the state of Missouri. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A 1-2 count to Johnny Bench. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ashburn is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
The third baseman, Eugenio.
Now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He went deep in the contest last night. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball one.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1.
That's ball three.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So here